My name is Jano Cabrera. I'm Senior Vice President for Corporate Relations at a small mom-and-pop restaurant called McDonald's. I think the world of today, really, the opportunity that it provides people is that information flow is now more than ever. It's not unidirectional. It goes in two ways. The example that I think of is that newsrooms today have to balance views and value. And what I mean by that is, before, if you worked at the Washington Post prior to Twitter and shares and likes and all of that, if you thought a story was important, you needed to sell it to the editor. And she or he would say yes or no. Now, there's a different dynamic occurring where people write stories, and some of that is being driven by, do I think this is going to generate views? Am I going to get clicks? Because partially, that's how people are measured today. And it's a different dynamic. Understanding that the debate that is occurring there is indicative of a larger transformation that's occurring in media is something that's radically different. Makes it more fun. Look, I think when public relations began as a craft, going back as far as you want to say it, could be the guy that was selling the elixir from the back of a stagecoach if you want. It was simpler, but like any craft worth mastering, mastery comes with complexity. And it is much more complex today than it ever was. And I mean it when I say I think it's more fun, because the more tools you have in that tool chest, the more you can build and create and do so in a way that you look back and you're proud of the work. Well, I think people make all sorts of mistakes. What drives me in public relations, and possibly this is what people saw as I've gone over the course of my career, is I am interested in what's new. I am without any doubt interested in the changing landscape. And what's different about today also is just data reveals so much of what's working, whereas before it was a bit of a guessing game. That data, I don't think determines strategy, but it can inform a really smart strategy like never before. And at the end of the day, while I'm in the field of communications, I do consider myself a numbers guy. I consider myself somebody who can look at data and understand it, and from that develop a strategy. So I think the world of today kind of matches up with the interests that I naturally have.